everybody, this is Ostuni and welcome to Warframe. This is going to be the start of my Operation Plague Star coverage, and this is going to be kind of a first impression video because I don't know that much about it quite yet, so this is going to be from the perspective of somebody who is just jumping into this content, and I think there is some value to that, just to show you guys the accessibility of it, like how easy it is to figure this out just getting into it. And why is my fucking recording setup going insane right now? Hold on, give me just a sec, guys. I'm gonna double check something, be right back. Alright, sorry about that, guys. For some reason it looks really weird on my end, but apparently it's okay on you guys' end, and that's all that really matters. And I know that there's gonna be a little bit of FPS issues, but that's beyond my control, so yada yada yada. But anyway, you guys don't give a crap about that. But first of all, I know a little bit about this event, so let's actually take a look at, unexpectedly, the vendor who actually gives you your stuff for this
with or without purchase,
operational
Sura. I'm here to help.
supplies. And apparently this is going to be a rep farm, basically, as far as how you get your stuff. So as you actually do the bounty, which is how you're going to do this, remember, I haven't played through it, so I'm just going off of like little tidbits that everybody should probably know. Let's see, in active operation. So it looks like this is going to be a system that's going to be probably showing itself every once in a while, which is good. It's going to be nice to see events like this pop up every now and again. Let's see. So offerings. Ooh, so we can actually... Ooh, we can get CETUS wisps. That's awesome. There's an emblem. There's some radiant gems here. Some components. Ooh, let's see. Fulmination. Improves the blast radius of secondary and launcher weapons. That's pretty cool. Sacrifice. Sentinel takes 4 seconds to download, or to revive its downed owner to 100% health and shield, destroying itself with a process. That's pretty cool. A straight up Forma. That's interesting right there. That is very interesting. Let's see. What is this? Eidolon Classics. Let's see. Specifically to combat. Oh, okay. I think this is going to be something that we're going to use for the event. The Snipetron, I know that there were a lot of people who are wondering when they were going to see this weapon again. Well, now you know. It's back. And if you want to get it for mastery, you can. Let's see. Next to the Ether Daggers. This is something I didn't really get because I'm pretty sure I got the Ether Daggers at some point. At least I want to say I did. I could be wrong, though. Let's see. Ooh. That's kind of interesting. Let's see. What's this? Melee attacks have unleash a projectile of infested energy after a bullet jump or double jump. Pretty cool, and I think that's for whatchamacallit weapons, Zaw weapons, and I'll get to that here in a second. The big gigantic elephant in the room here. Let's see. Pandemic. Let's see. Slam attacks after a bullet jump or double jump unleash a shockwave of infested energy, suspending multiple. Ooh. Enemies caught in the blast radius. That's a really cool effect. I like that. And now here are some of the bigger rewards here. These are infested Zaw parts. Like, these are pretty interesting. Wow, I actually have enough to do this. Infested one-hand grip. Let's see. The weight provides increased speed at the cost of damage. And these are the final tier of the rewards from what I can see. These Zaw weapon things. And I'm guessing that these are going to be scaled up a pretty good bit because what I've been hearing about Zaws, I haven't crafted one yet, but what I've heard is that these weapons don't scale too well towards the end game. Like, they're fine towards medium and, like, maybe even towards swordy, but, like, they don't scale to those crazy parts, in which my argument towards that is, like, why does that matter that you can't take on a level 100 enemy or something like that? I don't get why you do that. We're not in missions where we're taking on, like, 150 enemies. But let's see. A scythe? a scythe or heavy strike that also... That's really interesting. I've never seen a scythe come out of this. So what is this? An infested two-hand grip. Its heavy weight provides... These are all actually really cool. And let's see. Infested rapier-like or polearm strike deals... Looks like... I'm not sure. Infested corrosive damage? That's not corrosive, or... Maybe it is a new type of damage. Infested. I'm not quite sure, but... Any way you put it, I mean, like, there's some really worthwhile rewards, even for just, like, the random stuff. Like, CETUS wisps are going to be great for people to get, because that is how you're going to be able to craft your first actual amp for your operator. So that's really helpful, like, to be able to actually have a way to accumulate those very quickly. But let's get on to how we're actually going to get this rep. Let's see. So we gotta talk to Kanzu, and we're gonna go into bounty. Let's see. And what you're gonna do in order to do this is you're gonna choose the Plague Star mission. And I will say, for the rewards that you get just from it, are pretty good. It says you can get 1,000 plus operational supply as far as like your rep goes. I'm kind of wondering what that means. Like, I think there's a way that you can scale it, but I'm not quite sure, like the difficulty mid-mission, but I'm not quite sure. Kuva is always a plus, not too much of it though, and I guess this lens is probably going to change each time this refreshes. I'm willing to bet, yeah, every, this will be cycled out, and I guess this will change. And you can get a couple of different set mods, and additionally, I did read up on this. There is another set of set mods that actually came out with Operation Plague Star. So I'm gonna look into how you can scale that difficulty up, because I believe that's how you actually get those in particular. But also, another good thing, that CETUS Wisp is on there. Pretty cool. And 300 Endo is always nice if you wind up getting that. So I think there's a little bit of something for everybody in here. So level 15 to 25, we should be alright with this. So I'm gonna...
One more off the
There we go.
Top two.
Alright, let's do this.
I'm the infestation. I was beginning to think it would never.
Well,
touch
it's
us.
here. A big old giant comet of it came down from the friggin' sky.
To others.
See, I should have my session open, so hopefully, yep, I'm definitely
I
getting some
need you to
people to
take the
actually
hex
help.
toxin and kill the boil.
Alright, come on, guys. Come on, let's get up and take a free ride, My recording setup's going crazy. Banana bullshit. Bullshit. Come on. That looks so bad. Alright. By the dawn's early... Wait. I didn't survive an entire night out here in the plains randomly. Okay, I think I know where we're going.
The threx toxin! The maggots want my toxin! Stop them!
Okay, so we're going down into these caves, I believe. Let's see. Yep. That's where one of our guys is.
Fake. A two-bit despot
Whoa.
with a mind half an
Already
inch wide
done?
and a
With one
face
part
like
of
a
it? And I got
rejected
100
skin
Kuva?
Kanzu would like
Fuck
you to
yeah.
make his life
I
miserable.
like that. I really do.
More miserable.
Toxin secured. Be prepared. Vahek knows what we're up to now.
Alright, I wish I could have seen what I was doing with that first phase. Let's see, I'm actually going to have Lejeune with me, not in, probably this weekend on this, so I'll have somebody actually helping me out via commentary, and I'm pretty sure, surprisingly, he's played some of this before I have, so he might actually have a little bit more insight into what's going on. Maybe just a little bit. A skip and a jump and a here we go. Oh, I gotta love that Firewalker Exilus. I've been wondering, like, whether or not to actually invest into one of those because, like, I mean, it's cool and everything, but I wonder if, like, it's a practical mod. Like, any of you guys use one of those types of Exilus mods, like elemental bullet jump and everything like that? You guys know what I mean, probably, right? Like, if anybody's used that, like, is it really worth it, or am I better off just, like, going with, like, maybe one of the coaction, or wait a minute, or one of the drift mods, I should say.
Keep them away, killer. That machine must finish its work.
Oh, okay. So I guess that we're going to be going in and out through the caves, which isn't a bad thing. One of the cool... Whoa. Oh, you're smart. Oh, you're... Whoa! It's actually a really tall wall, too. That's a really awesome build. I like that. I really like that. Oh, shoot. That's right. I'm working with a new control scheme. And I need to remember this. Yeah. You little... Yeah.
The Ostron rats of CETUS will flee in panic. And when they do, we'll hunt them for sport.
Seems like the exact opposite is happening right now because we're kind of killing everybody in this place. Okay. What's that noise? What's that sound effect? Is that... I guess that was something that has to do with the actual mission or something. Activate the mixer. I don't know what we're activating. Hopefully somebody else knows what to do.
Destroy the mixer. Stop them.
Okay. I'm hoping that I'm doing this right. Jesus. Well, this ember is doing work. Oh. Mixture complete in 1 minute. Wait a minute, did somebody... Oh, we might actually be getting the souped-up version of this mission. I think somebody actually brought the components to do that with them. So if that's the case, more power to them. I am more than willing to help out with the overly hard version of this, because so far, these enemies around here are a bunch of glowing bowling babies around here, and they don't deserve the time of day of the great and almighty King of the Depths, Untitled Chapter. He is the King of the Depths. He has so much depth to him. It's like an endless ocean. It's fucking amazing. Like, yeah, do it. I'm gonna do something cool. You guys are gonna like me. They're gonna be all like, oh, well, that was informative. Like, that was a nice little first book and stuff like that for you. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be rad.
Okay. My eyebrows are singeing just looking at that stuff.
Agor
Go
message.
shove it into
That's
the boil.
good. I personally actually have most of the Agor sets that I want. So maybe I might turn around and maybe sell that to somebody. Make a little bit of flat on the side. You guys know what I'm talking about. Gotta get that flat hustle on. You know what I'm saying? Playa. I'm a gangster. God, I wish I knew what was wrong with the recording software. For those of you who don't know, I'm using the NVIDIA Shadowplay. and it works really well. It's just this past like maybe update or two, like I don't know whether it's to the drivers or to, I'm more willing to bet the GeForce experience overall, that like these weird little things have happened, like FPS has dropped, my camera looks really weird and flickers in and out of my view, although it doesn't whenever I look at the final product, so that's fine. But it's just really aggravating. I mean, like, 60 frames per second, I think, is a very overrated thing now on, like, YouTube in general. I think as long as your content's good and entertaining, like, if you, for some reason, can't get up to 60 frames per second, at least have a high-ish frames per second count, and it should be fine. Says the dude with only 226 subscribers. But that's generally how I feel. I mean, like, most people are gonna watch your videos probably in the, like, little tiny window anyway. So, I mean, how good can you really make your videos when it comes to that? So, yeah, just my opinion on that. Not saying that I'm gonna just start, like, diminishing quality and everything like that. I just find it weird that, like, and this is something else that kind of makes me feel kind of strange, is that my console playthroughs, their quality is coming out better than my PC like stuff, just for the frames per second, of course. But still, like, that's so freaking weird. Like, I didn't have this problem until recently. Like, I think over the weekend I'm gonna try on one of my days off. I'm going to try and figure out what's up with this, if there's anything I can do. Because something tells me that something probably along the lines of, like, whenever you install a program over and over, pretty much through updates or something like that, there may be spare bits of the old version that are slowing it down or making the program act all wonky and stuff like that. So I may try and do that over the weekend and see if that doesn't help me any. Oh, okay, so we're delivering it to this one, so something tells me, I bet I know what's going to happen whenever this drone reaches its destination. Here's the thumping. Well, to bet I know what that thumping is. Whoa! Okay, 300 endo. This is, wow, that's actually drops per stage. That's awesome. I like this. This encourages me to do this.
Triggered peristalsis. Antibody production has escalated. Prepare for a massive immune response.
Okay. Infested purge. What the? Did you see that? He just like, he warped reality to his wheel. He has the reality stone. We gotta get him. Whoa, I like this. Oh yes. God, it's been so long since I've seen infested things of any kind, it seems like.
The reaction. Big as a house and half as smart. Knock it on the head, eh?
Wait. What are you talking about? I hear something. Whoa, Jesus! Whoa, Jesus! Holy mother of God!
Fools! Listening, magnificence, but just made it angry.
And now I'm about to knock it the hell off. Jesus. Come on.
Tenno needs to be revived.
We got him. What was that? Hunter recovery. Oh, that's for a freaking companion. That's awesome. Yes. I'm gonna take a look at that as soon as we get out of here. This is
Chemosite. the product of the royal attempting
this
to fight
is
off
awesome.
the toxin. Kill it to weaken the infestation further.
Wait, another one? Don't mind if I do.
Colonel Maggots! You tried to protect these rats, but you failed! And failed!
I don't have to worry about crit now. I can go straight damage. Everything you ever loved. We knocked him out. Can't tell if we knocked him out. Ooh, we did. Hunter Synergy. That's another one for companions. That's awesome. And it's the rare one, too. Or, well, the silver rare one, I guess. Another one! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! I love it! Oh, just give me more stuff! Oh, just give me more stuff! I want all of it! I want it all! Can you see me? Ooh! You're mean, mister! No. No. Pumping around. Jesus, how did... That's a long time I fought one of these. If it's any indication, the last time I fought one of these is actually, you know, where it's supposed to spawn.
Maggots! You tried to protect these rats, but you failed!
I keep getting these little dots, I'm not sure exactly what they are. Hunter recovery, okay, got the same one again. Fine.
Well, you got the reaction. Big as a house and half as smart.
Ooh.
Knock it on the head, eh?
Can we get one more? Can we get one more? Get it. Okay, how are we gonna... Come here. Whoa. Excuse me?
Magnificence!
Oh, jeez.
But you just made it angry.
Get over this thing! Yeah! All that! Suck on... Jesus! Okay. Yes! I got another 100 Kuba and 475 standing.
Hit it again, and keep hitting it till there's nothing but a hole in the
And
ground.
Hunter munitions.
During these dark nights,
on primary.
CETUS is
Interesting.
praying for your help. The cat will keep you supplied until we beat this. Go see her.
Alright, then we will go and do that. That was actually pretty fun. I assume that, like, this mission can get, like, much harder as it goes on. But we got, 3 new mines, a bunch of material, and probably a decent chunk of standing. Probably maybe enough to actually rank up in rank. But it seems like this, event is going to be fun, and accessible to a great number of people, and depending on who you group up with, like I did, you may be able to actually get a chance at even greater rewards, even if you're not in a clan, which I think was a big part of this. Get out of here, Charger, you're drunk. Yeah, so far, like, I have enjoyed this. I enjoyed this first little seating for this. And I'm gonna take a look at a couple of things before I actually sign off here. First, I'm gonna take a look at some of these mods. So the Hunter's set, let's see. Hunter Munitions, 5% chance to apply slash status to an enemy on crit. Let's see. And the set bonus for this, and this is for your primary, by the way. Set bonus, companions deal 25% extra damage against enemies affected with the slash status chance. Pretty cool. That's actually pretty nice. For companion, ooh, that's actually a really interesting thing. 5% crit link. And I'm guessing that goes up to 20, so hypothetically you can really bump up your companion's crit chance. Which, that would be something I'd be interested in for sure. Because I definitely have like a mod slot for my Kubra that is not taken up by anything, believe it or not. And I think maybe one of these mods could be the answer to that. So let's see. Hunter Recovery. Companion Lifesteal Link. Does that mean that like our lifesteal goes to them? Or their lifesteal can go to us? Because, like, either way, that also benefits a build of mine for my Kubra, which is awesome. Let's see here. We got 4 hemocyte cystolith, those big green things that dropped from the gigantic infested boss that spawned out there. And let's see, we got 1,000 already. We got our max standing for the first rank of this event. That's awesome. It didn't take us hardly any time.
Best
I'm pretty
prices
sure.
and free advice, Sura.
Let's
To
take a
me,
look.
you're a local.
Let's see, next title. Let's go ahead and sacrifice that, and I think we'll end on this. Alright, Collaborator. So we are at rank 2 now, and we get a free blueprint. So I don't think I have ever built the Snipetron. So since a lot of people are really hyped up about the Snipetron, I think that's what I'm gonna go with. Let's go ahead and get that. Hells yes. And 2,000 is the new cap, but let's take a look at what I can actually get now if I want to actually spend. So at rank 2, whoa. At rank 2, you can get everything but the arcanes and the Zaw parts. That's actually really cool. Like, you can go ahead and, like, if you want to just bulk up on CETUS wisps, you can. If you want to get these gems right here, you can. Fish parts, hell yeah. These mods right here, yeah. If you got Snipetron, you can get the other. Like, hypothetically, I mean, rank 2 might be all you guys may really need to get the stuff you really want. Well, actually, no, not quite, because you have to get to rank 3 at least in order to increase your rank, because I only have 2,000. If you take a look right here, the Ether Daggers and the Forma, well, Forma's not really that big a deal, but the Ether Daggers and the Snipetron in particular have 3,000 standing, in which the cap for rank 2 is only at 2,000. So if you want the other one, you're going to have to get to rank 3, which doesn't seem like it's going to be a big old burden or anything like that. Like, the fact that they gave me 200 Kuva just for doing the mission, essentially, just through those phases in the mission, makes me want to come back, because, like, also I got 300 endo on one of those. Like, maybe I'll wind up doing a set of them that gives me like 1,200 endo in a session. I would come back for that. So great job for this event, I would have to say, DE. I'm definitely going to be picking this up over the weekend, and I'm going to be doing it some more, and I'll Probably have a video with me and Lejeune going through this event as well, and we'll both be co-oping it up and junk. But thank you guys so much. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to know when the next episode is coming out. And question of the day for you guys is, what do you guys think of this event? Any aspect of it at all, what you're actually doing, the rewards, how you gain reputation, and essentially how they just throw these like awesome rewards at you as you go. Like, they're small and everything, but still it's nice to get something as you're consistently going through. Like, I think that's really cool. I haven't gone through a bounty that's done that, a regular bounty that's done that, so I hope that this sets the norm for bounties going further. But that's enough for me. Thank you guys for watching. This is Ostuni, signing off. Yeah!